Welcome on board. Please help us to like and share this Facebook Live. All right. And we hope more people can join us to get information on how they can benefit and expand as well as grow their financial investments with A3Vest Private Limited Systems. I can see Mr. Chris Lowe on Zoom. Welcome on board. Okay, let's begin. Once again, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A3Vest Private Limited for our crypto night. This is a preview session whereby we like to share to as many people as possible, to families and friends. If you do have your friends who are very interested in knowing what cryptocurrency is all about, what digital currencies are all about, and of course, to learn the trades of the trade in trading into cryptocurrency. Obviously this preview is for them, and obviously this preview is for anyone who would like to know more and learn a little bit more in depth about how they can benefit by making healthy profits along the line or along the way as they trade into cryptocurrency. All right, first and foremost, Let me introduce myself. My name is Shireen, and I am representing A3Vest Pte Ltd. I am the Chief Media Officer, and I've been with A3Vest for the last 2 months. However, A3Vest has been around since March 2021, and over a period of 8 months, they have grown the community to more than 300 over people that have benefited and have enjoyed handsome profits, I would say, over a period of time. And most of them are relatively new in cryptocurrency trading, and most of them have not even actually traded in any financial platforms or financial investment platform. And then within a day, within 2 days, within 3 sessions, they have already started trading and making profits, right? So proven systems from A3Vest Private Limited. And most importantly, we would like to also introduce you our three is that we believe very strongly as part of our A3 Vest. First, acquiring the right knowledge, acquiring the right fundamentals of cryptocurrency trading, of financial literacies. Before you can move on to the next A, which is the aptitude of your life. And then ultimately, we want you to bring your altitude to another level altogether, and for you to attain and achieve financial freedom. I think that's the goal that every one of us would like to have, whether we are in our 20s, whether we're in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, be it whatever age we are always looking forward to actually have our financial freedom, right? Uh, right. Um, I believe before we even want to talk about financial freedom, we need to understand about an investment in knowledge that pays the best interest. And of course, these are words from the founding father of United States of America, USA, and Mr. Benjamin Franklin. And I totally agree. And I obviously believe that a lot of you will agree that only with knowledge, with right knowledge, you are able to upgrade yourself, whether being a self motivation, whether being uh, at any point in time in your life, to obviously better yourselves. You will require the necessary skills and necessary tools, necessary knowledge in whatever field you are in. All right. So obviously, if you are talking about trying to attain and trying to achieve financial freedom, you need to acquire the right knowledge in terms of financial. And of course, obviously, that will pay the best interest. This, I believe, is on everyone's mind at any point in time, whether you are young, whether you are elderly, whether you used to be young, whether you're young at heart. It is obviously something that we always think about to achieve goals, motivational, our retirement plans, our responsibilities, our security, our future, our strategies, home, savings, wealth, and ultimately it's all about financial freedom. So, in order for us to achieve this, I believe we must have a strategic goal and plans to put forth, and try to adhere as close as possible. Obviously, of course, along the line, we will be facing many challenges in life. And how do we overcome these challenges? Those are key factors for us to share our experiences and our knowledge to one another. Um, this is something we all have to do, whether we are at this point in time of our lives or probably later on, but we have to sit back and have an overview of where we are at this current moment. What is the cash flow quadrant? It's very important for us to be honest to ourselves. Are we in the quadrant of E, S, B, or I? All right, if we are in the quadrant of E, which means we are an employee. We work probably 9 to 5. We work probably 10 hours, 12 hours a day, in exchange for an X amount of dollars each month, and that's what we have to trade. Remember, it is not free. No money in the world is free. but we have to trade our time for us to enjoy our whatever salary that we get at the end of each month. If we are a self-employed, which means we work at our own time and our own target to achieve the kind of dollars that we want to bring back home to our families or we want to enjoy for ourselves, we still have to trade our time, right? Obviously, the more time that we put in, we probably will be receiving a little bit more income, right? But that's not necessarily so or at all times. But then again, if we don't put that kind of hours, we probably won't get that kind of income that we target ourselves probably to get $200, $300 a day kind of thing. If we are a business owner, we have to trade a lot of other things just besides time, right? We have to trade our minds. We have to trade our knowledge. We have to always have to understand how to make our employees happy because as a business owner, it is very important to give the proper trainings to our employees. It's very important for us to motivate our employees so that they remain in the job and we don't have a high turnover of staff because obviously they are our key assets for any business owners to make their pockets full or to make them more money. All right. So uh, there's a lot more time put in. I do not believe as a business owner you put in lesser time. In fact, you put in more time and more thinking, more stress, uh, everything else more because if you don't put in that more, then again you will not be making that more money. All right. And then if we have the investor mindset or if we belong to the investor quadrant, this is where we allow our savings, we allow our money, we allow our funds to work harder for us rather than we work hard. We do work hard, but we allow our savings, we allow our money to work harder for us rather than we work harder for our own money. All right. So these are the four quadrants that um, we are able to firstly understand, right? Understand where we are at this point in time, and then think where we want to be after this, right? Next, I will be sharing a proven track records of some of our A3 investors. Although I think some of the latest ones I will not put in here, and we'll be sharing on our Facebook because we want you to go on our Facebook. Please like and share our Facebook. It's www.facebook.com slash A3Vest, and then we have daily updates of our A3 investors trade history as well as their progress day in and day out, right? So please do join our community even before you start to sign up for any of our calls. Do join us over at Facebook, or even go on to our website at www.a3vest.com. Right. First, we like to share about this lady who was or who were new at that point in time, sometime back on the first week of October, and then she started to trade. A mother of more than five children, housewife, skeptical, never believe in trading, always believe in just darling's money. But then again, when she started to trade, she see for herself that she's able to make a pretty good profit, I would say. Um, and now she is one of our trainer at A3Vest Private Limited in less than I would say less than 2 months. She have acquired the kind of experience and confidence to now share her knowledge and training new people on board as to how they can better their trades. You see, the more you do, the more you trade, the more you learn, the more you experience, the better you become. All right. So she made a 0.6% profit over just 1 minute, as you can see on the 12th of October, and subsequently on the same day, at a different time, which is at about 11:26. Within 3 minutes, she made 0.88% profit. And then she became better the next day on the 13th of October. Over 1 minute, she made 1.8%. And then subsequently, on the same day of 13th of October, or 2 minutes later, she made 1.81% profit. Another newbie on the 11th of November, after only just one session, training session with our foundation course, made a profit of $5, USDT $5 in 5 minutes, which is equivalent to 1.74%. Not bad. Not bad for a newcomer, and not bad for somebody who just started and did the trade, because it's very important for you to have the right fundamentals, the strong fundamentals of trading into cryptocurrency, and understanding what cryptocurrency is all about and how you can benefit, during this bull run, and obviously later on during the bear run. What's bull, what's bear, all this we will share with you in our foundation course. Another of A3Vest's testimonial, Alfred's bought the Polkadot, and then over a 4 days period, earning himself a 40.9% profit. Mr. Kamaru's testimonial, he is someone who started only sometime in June this year. He had the opportunity to join the cryptocurrency investment sometime last year when Bitcoin was about $3,000, but he was very, very skeptical back then. And then now, after joining us, he is now one of our technical analysis team, and giving a lot of insights to what's coming, or what's best for our community, and what's next. So he made 100% profit, as you can see here, during his trade on 23rd of May till 25th of May, and over a 2 days period, he made 495 USDT. The next one, we're talking about another A3Vestas, Safe Moon, made 5 times multiplication of 5. All right. Let me just hide this for a while. Making a USDT $1,092. All right. The next one, the Doji token, made a 4.86 times profit, which is equivalent to $1,600 just over a day, just over 1 day. Can you imagine 1 day profit at USDT $1,600? All right. So if you are asking yourself at this point in time, and a lot of people are also asking, how is this possible? First and foremost, I think you have to first understand that the quality of the token is very important. We have to understand the white paper. We have to understand the projects that these companies are in the token. What are the tokens for? And then the quantity, the amount of quantity of the amount of capital that you put in into buying the tokens will determine the amount of profits that you make later on. Although the percentage can be the same. For example, I put in $100, and then A puts in $1,000. We both make 10%, but my 10% is $10. A's 10% is $100. So therefore, it makes a big difference if you have a higher capital that you put in, although we both make the same 10% profit. All right. So I hope you understand that part. And then we have next the A3Vestas Albert's testimonial about the BNB token, 6 BNB, if you can see here, at USDT $28, which amounts to 168 USDT in total. And then on the 2nd of April, sold 1 BNB at $350, already making him a profit. On the 10th of April, sold 2 BNB tokens at USDT 450 each, Subsequently, on the 12th of April, sold the other three BNB tokens at USDT $550 each. Over 5 months, he made $2,732. All right, so not bad for a part time. All right, this is not full time for him. This is part time because he still has full time job, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to focus on um, still doing what you are doing now, still doing the same work as what you are doing, but at the same time pick up new skills into trading cryptocurrency and then making extra income. All right, from this extra income, you may turn this extra income into your passive income, and then subsequently think about quitting your job. All right, so when you are there, making probably $10,000 a month from your cryptocurrency trading, I believe you can have the liberty to decide to quit your job and then probably look into starting a small business or a home-based business kind of thing. Next, we have another A3 investor bought in the Matic token and made a 77.78% over 4 days, which is about USDT $3,111. Obviously, you need to look at the capital that this particular A3 investor put in, making a profit over 4 days or period. Shiba and Akita, two tokens that was bought by this particular A3 investors over excuse me, multiple trades. And then this is where you can see clearly the capital was $1,000 USDT for Shiba and $1,000 USDT for Akita, and then sold Shiba and Akita on the 8th of May for USDT $3,305. On the 10th of May, subsequently on the 16th of May, and then over a 3 weeks period, he made a USDT $5,605, which is approximately about 2.8 times his capital, initial capital of 2,000 USDT, broken up to Shiba and Akita. Now, we do have a roadmap that we believe all of our HE investors will be able to achieve if you follow very closely and if you listen to the community as what we have here. And everyone makes money. Everyone will obviously need to level up to the next position in life because if we want to attain our passive income, we will have to level up. How do we get out of our rat race? Well, first and foremost, obviously, you need to sign up with our foundation course, which is only $198. And at A3Vest, we are not here to make money from charging you your course fees, because we believe that we want to give you back your course fees through a systemized program, whereby when you join us, you will understand how you can easily make back this $198 and your cost fee becomes free. All right. Moving forward, start with a small capital to grow your wealth, either from USD $100 or USD $1,000, and then start trading on a consistent basis. What we usually recommend is to look at about 20% profit a month to probably about 50% profit a month. If you are very actively trading into cryptocurrency, you can attain that number. And then when you have enough capital, the next level up is to go into stocks and shares. We do have courses for these stocks and shares, and then you can begin your stocks and shares journey with a minimum of 10,000 USDT or 10,000 US dollar to probably about US dollars 50,000. And then obviously some of you have, some of you have not, most of you have not, I believe, is to invest into property, either residential, industrial, or co-living. Minimum sum that you will require or need to have is 50,000 to approximately about $100,000. And that's where you can understand you are able to attain active or probably passive income each month when you invest into property and then rent out your property and making some money, pocket money every month, about $1,000 to $2,000 each month. And then here is where a lot of our A3 investors are asking, how would A3 make money? Because our parent company is MDG. That's pronounced as MDG, although it's AMDG. It's pronounced as MDG because we are in the process within the next 2 to 3 years to set up our very own digital bank within this region, and then also in Europe. As we look at the bigger market, as we look at the bigger opportunities that's available in the world, and by then, I believe a lot of our A3 investors would have made their money and then grown their digital assets. And obviously, you need to place your digital assets somewhere. So why not have it deposited into our MDG digital bank and then earn reasonable yield and returns on an annual basis, right? So this is where we believe that once all of us, all our A3 investors, including me, including everyone else here, including you, or for the matter, if you are thinking of whether you want to join us or not, But I think this is where you need to understand that this roadmap is possible to be achieved within a period of 5 years, right? And then you start to realize that you are already by then getting passive income from the multiple stream of investing models, and obviously that will create multiple stream of income for you, for me, for everyone else who are on board of our A3Vest roadmap. Here you have the foundation course, the modules breakdown. Module 1, basic fundamental of investing. Module 2, blockchain basic at Singapore dollars $198. And as I promised earlier on, it is very easy for you to make back this $198, as a lot of our investors have found out. Next, understanding of your style. What are you? Are you a speculator? Are you an investor? Choose your style accordingly. Your risk profiling, your capital, as I mentioned, whether it's $100, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 5,000, whether it's 10,000, it really depends on the kind of money that you are able to put aside for you to start your cryptocurrency trades. And then your returns of investment, how long you would like to receive your returns of investments, your time horizon. Remember, in any investment, the time is of essence. We need to be patient. It is not something that you can put in today and then you expect to make 100% tomorrow. You may, but you most of the time you may not. All right, because it's just like growing any other a tree or flower. You need to plant the seeds and then you need to water them. You need to have ample sunlight before you can even see the fruits of your plantation, right? So it's never a quick investment, because this is not a get rich quick kind of scheme where we promise you high returns and things like that. We do not take your money to invest for you. We only provide you with the right knowledge, the right skills for you to learn how you can trade yourself, and then you yourself determine on what kind of profits you want to make. Understanding your strategies, the DCA, which is the dollar cost averaging, and then you have your value investing, growth investing, small cap investing, and these are all the strategies that's available and the right systems that we will share with you one-to-one, one-on-one, and then in a group session. And you are never alone when you trade, because you have a community of more than 300 people that's here for you almost 24/7, right? I can say almost 24/7. Uh, and then able to answer any of your queries at any time, at any point in time you do have anything that you want to inquire, please do so, because we will put you into our exclusive chat groups, whether it's on Telegram or WhatsApp. And these are just some of the graphs that you will eventually learn and start to master them. The four market phases, the accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown, and so on and so forth. The accumulation and distribution example of price cycle, you will see this all the time, 24/7. These are what we call candles. and then by then you will be able to understand why the markup or why the accumulation and why the markdown. Obviously, cryptocurrency is a volatile market, but that's where it represents opportunity for you to make high profits, high returns because of its volatility. And then of course, you're talking about manipulation. It happens in all markets, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's stocks and shares, in futures, options, you name it, any financial platforms. Most times the manipulation happen, and we need to understand why. We need to understand why, and most times we are able to share with you, we are able to let you know on these kinds of market manipulation. Another important knowledge and information are the key indicators where you need to learn and then need to master them. The only way to master is when you start to trade. The only way to master is when you do, when you probably face challenges in your trades, and that's the only way for every one of us to learn how to become a better cryptocurrency trader. This is the latest market cap as of probably half an hour ago. The top 10, the top 11 tokens all over the world. You can obviously visit marketcap.com at any time to understand what kind of supply that they have over 24-hour change, what kind of percentage are we looking at, and who are always at the top two, and then who's coming up very strongly. We're talking about Solana, Binance, XRP, and many others. There are more than 5,000 tokens all over the world. If you talk about back in 2009, it was just Bitcoin. And then sometime back in 2015, 2016, there were only about 50 tokens that's traded on the exchanges. However, now we have more than 5,000 tokens on the various exchanges. There are so many cryptocurrency exchanges all over the world. Now, let us also share with you the example of I mentioned earlier on. Let's say you make 20%, or you target for 20% a month profit, and then you start with $100 capital. At the end of 12 months, you probably will be making a 643% profit or jump, which will bring up to a total of $743 from your $100, and then making you a 643.01 profit. All right. But if you increase your capital, not much, probably just $500. Again, targeting the 20% return or 20% profit per month, not just uh, uh, um, uh, per week, right? It's just per month. Well, obviously, some of us, most of us can actually make the 20% per week. So it really depends on how you trade, or whether you're high risk taker, whether you're mid risk taker, whether you're low risk taker, whether you are a daily trader, or whether you are probably 2-3 days once, or once a week kind of trader. So potentially you determine and you decide the kind of profits that you want to make. For this instance, we mentioned about 20% a month, which is very, very doable and very, very achievable. But with $500, you are able to see a profit of same percentage of 643, but the amount is totally different. We're talking about $3,215 profit here. All right, with a $500 base capital that you start on your first month. Now, whether you buy or sell whole, these are all the questions that we get all the time, every day, every other day. And obviously, as I mentioned, if you are part of our A3Vest community, you will be getting these answers, not per se like 100% that we tell you, oh, this is the way to go, because if we do so, then you will not be learning. So we want every one of us to first and foremost understand the fundamentals, have a strong fundamentals, and then we will give you a range, a range of A to probably say G, and then you utilize all your skills, utilize the indicators, utilize your understandings of the knowledge that you have learned, and then make a decision whether you buy, sell, or hold. For those of you who are not on our Facebook page, we would like to invite you to please screenshot this, or take out your mobile phones, and then use this QR code to go to our Facebook page, and then like and share our Facebook page. Any other information, any other questions, you can always drop them on a PM, private message, or direct message to us. There will be people, there will be managers, there will be executives that will be replying to you the soonest as possible. All right, that's something that we assure that you will receive replies in less than a couple of hours. And then if you are very interested to join us, make the pay now, right? Like pay now. This is the QR code. You can obviously pay now to A3Vest Private Limited, Maybank Singapore Limited, and then it's Singapore dollars 198. And then obviously please indicate your username and your email in the remarks column. Or before you pay now, you would like to just drop us a message, and then we will follow up with you, right, whether be it via Facebook message or WhatsApp message. Take a while. Do screenshot this QR code, or please do your risk level assessment. It's absolutely free. We can do that for you by answering some of the questions uh, on this QR code. And then we will send to you your risk profiling so that you better understand what kind of risk taker are you, or what kind of risk taker you are. When? Now. Obviously now, people, right, guys, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, if you are 18 and above, this is the time for you to get on board trading cryptocurrency, because sooner rather than later, our governments all over the world will be regulating cryptocurrency trading. Obviously, cryptocurrency is here to stay. Digital currency is definitely here to stay. It is not illegal. It is not a scam, because the more you know, the more you understand, the more you learn about cryptocurrency, then you will fully understand the whole mechanism and why it is so important for us to start now. Because in few years down the road, all of us will have to be using cryptocurrency as a mode of payment, cryptocurrency as the digital currency that will be accepted all over the world, right? So fiat currency will face off sooner rather than later, I believe, in a couple of years. Why? Because it is just back to olden days before the fiat currency was very made popular all over the world. We were talking about trading into gold, silver, and many other coins uh, that we trade. And then prior to that, it was barter trade, whereby we don't use any money at all, but physical things, like I have sugar and you have salt, and then we trade. So as the world gets more inclined into technology, digital currency is the way to go. So with that, I, on behalf of A3Vest, would like to invite you to join us as a part of our A3Vest community, our A3Vester, and start to earn decent profits on a monthly basis, day in, day out, and eventually look at targeting how you can help yourself into overcoming your financial situation, and then into becoming financial freedom. All right, so that's how we can achieve the roadmap together. Okay, so now let me invite one of our trainer, the lady who I mentioned earlier on. She has a darling bank, and she herself is becoming a mulling bank, right? Miss Juwairia, or better known among us as the MJ, Magnificent Jude. Welcome and very good evening, MJ.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Hi.
Hi. So now I see you are mask off. Steady
Correct.
lah.
I mask off, and then you look at my happy face. As I mentioned, right? I have a full lunch and dinner all throughout today, right?
Obviously, you are very happy because you're making lots of money.
Not really, not yet. But wait until the digits and the USDT, keep on accumulate. Then I
Okay.
will see the figures. Yeah.
This lady is very skeptical once upon a time before October of 2021. But now we're talking about almost the last week of November 2021, smiling from ear to ear like the Joker, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. My this lips until here.
So let me just put on my video. I guess people
Yeah.
would like to see me as well.
Of course.
Oh, hold on, Yeah.
Then I can see you more clearly, right? Better
Yes.
communicate with you face to face now.
And I'm back from my holiday, COVID
Yeah.
holiday,
Yeah. Your staycation, right?
staycation for 10 days. I tell you,
Yeah.
is really like being a privileged prison.
Yeah.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah,
A
privileged
good
because
experience. You can share
got
with us.
TV, got microwave,
Food, plenty
uh,
food.
plenty of food, very healthy food. You know, like
Are you growing forward or are you growing sideways? Are you growing your
uh,
pocket?
I'm growing both forward and sideways and everywhere lah. You know,
Make sure your
everywhere
pocket,
lah.
you was in the quarantine mode. It's a good time for you to trade, right?
Oh yes, 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 yes. But unfortunately, some of my trades got stuck. So but it's okay. Why? Because we need to be patient, right? Remember, when we trade, we must always not
Correct.
put emotion. All right,
Correct.
not put emotion.
Patient.
So, we made our money, our profits, but at the same time,
Yes.
if it's not there for the taking, we just have to be patient because it
Yes.
will turn around. Right? There's up
As
and
I
down.
mentioned to some of our A3Vester, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
worth the wait if you know that your profit is coming, is it? It's worth the wait, even though you're going to have to wait for 2-3 days profit, but you know that your profit is coming. So it doesn't matter. We have to wait.
Yes,
It's worth the wait.
obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's obvious. All right. So, what are we going to do today? I
Okay.
believe we have some
Today,
people that we want to
yeah.
share with us.
Today, Thursday, is actually as a revisions or recap what they have learned, all the fundamentals on Saturday and Tuesday. So today I want to share, these are the newbies, that has been trained with me for the past few days. Saturday for the foundation course. And then, when you pay for one time, the 198, but you can come back, learn and learn and learn, every time you can come back and learn. It's not their one-time payment and then you just go for one-time course, you see?
Yes.
Yes,
Obviously, it's a one-time payment and unlimited
correct.
attendance.
Yes,
Unlimited times that they can come back a student, as a
correct.
student of A3Vest foundation course.
Yes. So, they come back with me on Tuesday to see me, every Thursday to see me, or even Saturday also they come and see me. So these are the newbies, or I mean, new in the A3Vest. So I want them to share what is their experience, joining A3Vest. Are they happy or not? Whether they like to trade or not, and they can share their good experience. They have trade for their first time trade. How much profit
Okay.
they have made? Yeah.
All right. So who's on board now?
All right. Can I have Mr. Low on board, please? Mr. Low, can you on your
Oh, Mr.
mic?
Chris Lowe.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Chris.
Yeah.
Right. So, I understand Mr. Chris is also a Manchester United fan.
A lot of things to ask you.
A lot of things to ask.
Consult, not ask. Consult.
I am very open to that now. Obviously, all the family, in HVS, we are very happy that you are on board. So, how was your day today with MJ?
Finally, I clear all my outstanding position.
Outstanding. What do you mean by outstanding?
That means all my open position and collected 6 US.
Wow. Okay, not too bad. For
Leaving my Ethereum open.
leaving
Congrats,
your Ethereum.
66 USDT,
It's 4058. I bought.
Wow. Well done, Congrats,
Well
Mr.
done.
Low.
Well done, Mr. Low. Well
Yeah.
done. Right.
That's
So, but
one thing,
obviously, Mr. Low is not new
yeah,
in financial investment.
correct. Then as we all the trainers, we we work with them hand to hand. We doesn't let them go, even though they doesn't know. They come back and learn. Even though they don't know, they come back and learn. Of course, this trading, you cannot learn like just 1 day or 2 days, is it?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, on the first few trades, you really made a lot of schoolboy mistakes.
All right, it's okay. When you make the mistakes, as long as we understand that you are, we are not going to lose money. All right. The only thing is we just lose time. Why? Because if we had not made those mistakes or those error, we are able to make the profit faster. That's all, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, we will not lose money unless we are trading with emotion, whereby we feel that, we cannot wait so long, must sell, must sell. Obviously, when you buy high, you sell low, you lose money. That's not just in cryptocurrency, in anything that you do. When you buy high, you sell low, whether it's property, whether it's stocks and shares, obviously you will lose money. So the fundamentals here are buy low and sell high, but how to buy low, when to buy low, these are the
Correct.
key indicators that we will teach in
Correct.
A3.
Yeah. If they use all the fundamentals that they have learned, you are on the right track, and you can, will never
Never go
lose
wrong.
money. Yeah.
You never go wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Can never go wrong. Yeah.
But like I said, it's okay to make mistakes, like what Mr. Low
So
or
actually,
Mr.
making mistakes sometimes, you learn from there.
Yeah, I mean, you
Even
and
I
I,
myself personally also, I make mistake. You see, but I
exactly.
learn.
Exactly. So only through mistakes we will learn, and then we become more careful in our next trade, right? But there is never a real right or wrong or when for us to tell you, oh, now buy now, or we will tell you buy at this time, confirm go out. There is no such thing in cryptocurrency trading. The only thing is we will say, use your indicators,
Yeah.
use whatever knowledge that you have learned before you make your trade, right?
Yes. Correct.
So Mr. Low, well done, because he has been looking at wanting to try cryptocurrency trading, and obviously he believed that A3Vest is the right um, company or learning center for him, and
Yeah.
that's why he joined us. And now he's very happy that
Definitely.
he will be bringing more people. Right.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Bringing more people, Mr. Low.
All
Definitely.
right.
Yeah. So
Obviously,
no
I trust
regrets,
Mr.
you
Low.
joining A3Vest, now?
Maybe tomorrow, Saturday, somebody's coming.
Wow, I
Right.
thought you want
Good.
to say
Great.
maybe a little bit
Saturday
of
or
regret.
No. He's bringing some of his China friend from China,
Wow.
They are more suitable for tomorrow class.
All
Yeah,
right.
for
Yeah.
Saturday's class,
For
right?
the
Saturday's
Chinese,
foundation class.
because
Yes.
they are totally can't don't know.
Oh, you mean for Friday, our Mandarin?
Yeah, the Mandarin. They only can go to
Right.
Mandarin class.
That's the beauty of A3Vest. We have various or races all over. Whether
We
Malay,
also have
Chinese,
a
Indian.
problem. Also, we have Chinese, but they cannot speak English, but they
Right.
understand Malay.
But they can understand Malay. Oh.
They are
See,
Malaysian,
multiracial. We are Singaporean multiracial, but we also
Yeah,
have people from all over, whether it's China, Vietnam,
Correct.
Myanmar,
So
Indonesia.
So we have our foundation course in Chinese also. So next time, so we have multi-language.
That's
Obviously,
why
yes.
I'm trying to attend the Chinese lesson to
Yeah, it's
understand,
on a Friday. Yeah.
so that I can complement the explanation to them as well.
Okay, I highly recommend Mr. Low you attend the Chinese class, the Indian class, the Malay class, then you
Not
become
even
multi-language. All right, so thank you, Mr. Low. We hope that you will be making lots of profits
Yeah, he's making
with
an effort
us,
to come back. Yeah.
right? And I see you putting lots of effort ever since the first time you came, which is like last Saturday, and then we've seen you
Tuesday,
again on
come back on
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
and and then of course now making efforts to bring other people on board of our platform. Well done. Thank you for your
Thank you, Mr. Low.
Still hope that you come back as soon as possible.
I will be back on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Low.
Thank you, Mr. Low.
Okay, I have another one, also a lady.
Uh-huh.
She's been joining A3Vest earlier than me, actually. you
She
know.
joined much earlier, okay?
Yeah, but then as I said, if you did not learn your fundamental right, and then you don't know when to come in, you know, the right entry, you're definitely wrong, you see. So when she attended a few of my classes, you see, so now she said, oh yeah, now I understand how to trade. You see?
Okay, that you
Yeah,
see the thing here is not how long you have been trading or how long you have learned about
correct.
the fundamentals in cryptocurrency trading. It's actually how many times you traded, because with that number of times that you trade, you will acquire
Your
the experience,
experience, yes,
right?
yes.
So from that experience, the learning curves, the mistakes, and then what not to do, what to do, and all that. And that's why now MJ is a trainer, because she's trading like every other day, and one day she trades like what, 5 times?
Yeah, I in one day, you know, my trading queue is like 5 to 7 maybe.
You see, amazing. So people out there, if you really want to know and really want to become a very good trader, please join A3Vest and learn from MJ. All right. Okay. So
Okay, and another
who's this
one
lady we're talking about?
is Madam Mary, and she's an
Ah,
Indonesian, you know,
okay.
and she joins A3Vest was like last month. Yeah, last month
Okay.
earlier. Okay, let's welcome her,
All right.
Madam Mary. Hello.
Hello. We
You
cannot
on
see
your
you.
video, Mr. Mary? Yeah, Madam Mary, I cannot see you.
Mary, where are you?
Hello.
Wow. Okay. This one is uh, need to bring down the volume. Okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. Also, Darin.
Mau ngomongnya bahasa Indonesia atau English
Maybe
aja?
mix lah, mix. It's okay.
Mix
We can
lah,
talk.
ya.
Yeah. Relax.
Then you also speak Indonesian, ah?
Oh, bisa aja, gampang aja dong. Gampang.
Kamu
Oh,
sudah jadi bapak-bapak ya.
iya, Bapak 5.
Bapak anak 5.
Well, Mary,
Yeah.
people would love to know why. Obviously, I believe that you are not young anymore. You used to be young, but why you decide to go on and trade cryptocurrency?
Oh, this actually, I know about the cryptocurrency. Not purposely. I know from my friend.
Not purposely. I like that. Not purposely. Not on purpose.
Yeah.
Enggak sengaja gitu ya.
Yeah, nggak sengaja. Because I think for my future,
Right.
maybe for the retirement. So if we getting old, not getting young, so for my character, I like think about my future. So I planning
Ah,
start now. Don't know what
okay.
happened. Maybe God also bless me. I also get prayer. Hope I can get the good path for my future. Then my friend talk about the cryptocurrency. Then I say I want to research the cryptocurrency. The coin, Bitcoin di sana. So from this part, I meet another friend. Then I say, you can register for me or not about the cryptocurrency. Oh, can. From the start, this one, don't know what happened also. I know from another people who bring me to the Hpvs.
Wow.
Okay.
From the Hpvs, then I ask, first the trainer thought maybe you can use the Zoom. I say if use the Zoom, very difficult. Better be physical.
Physically come to the class. Yes.
Otherwise, also I now I still working. So yeah, very tough. But I interesting about that.
Okay. So have you traded?
Mhm.
The question is, have you started trading?
Of course.
Of
Sometimes
course.
I know start now I know the cryptocurrency. My rest also not normal one. Maybe sleep also maybe 3 4 hours like that one. Yeah, because I excited about that. Maybe
Excited
I
because you're
also
making good money.
yeah I can talk I make money already, but I will only not to show off to the inside the
Group chat.
Hpvs. Yeah, we check
Yeah. Don't
because
worry,
I
don't
always
worry.
buy the because I always buy the old coin, not follow the school talk like that one.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. So
sometimes I like tell them myself, uh, yeah, because we cannot blame to the people of for example if you lose, but
you
I
see
like
that
tell them,
you see
I like tell them.
this
So
is
from the
exactly what I
Bitcoin,
mentioned. Mary,
yeah,
this is exactly what I mentioned. When you have experienced something, right? That's the only way you learn. Obviously, you can share your experience, and this is what you're doing right now. You are sharing your experience that you don't follow the flow. You try your methods, your way, and if that works for you and that makes money for you, obviously we are very happy for you. There are a lot of other A3 investors out there that have their style, their own style of trading, because as long as they keep to the right fundamentals as what we teach, you are able to buy any coins, whether it's alternative coins, whether it's altcoins, whether it's meme coins, or whether it's obviously if you buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, you will never go wrong. But most important is that you make money and then you make profits, right? So Mary,
yeah,
well done, and I hope
I think her
we
journey
hope.
is quite blessing.
yeah.
Obviously, yes. And everyone's journey, once on board of A3Vest, we can surely say that your journey will be a blessing
Yes,
because you
sure.
are on the right track, right? So, Mary, thank you so much for your experience. And then we hope that you continue to share your experience with our A3Vesters
Of
because
All
there
course.
are
right.
a lot of young people out there who want to learn from you. All right. And then,
I also buy the AMDG. Yeah,
MDG. Yes.
I hope
Good job.
yeah, I hope MDG can grow, can make the profit for future.
Yes,
And
we will.
everyone can earn together.
Yeah, with the support of our community and with the support of many people, we will obviously grow our dream of attaining our digital bank in
All
within
right.
2 to 3 years. All right. So very well done. But don't forget to bring more people. You need to
Yeah,
bring more
I
people
hope my best.
to join our group, right?
Okay,
Bawa
thank
ya
you. Bye bye.
semua kawan-kawan Indonesianya.
Ya, bawa teman-teman Indonesianya ya.
Okay, thank you.
Biar yang ganteng-ganteng, yang
Oh,
cantik-cantik.
I don't have friend the ganteng one.
Oh,
I
don't have
only
ah,
have the
lama.
friend the have the brain and the attitude good.
Wow, very
Okay.
positive vibes, huh?
Bring whatever friend that you have. Most important, they all want to make profit. All right. So thank you,
Correct.
Mary. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome.
Very positive vibes.
Oh, obviously, yes.
Doesn't matter it's ugly as long they have good attitude and free your mind.
It's not about ugly or whether good looking. I think more
So
important
Sharin,
is
you got no
people.
chance of your pretty girls, huh? No chance.
No need lah. I got enough headache at home already.
Yeah. I think by the time on Saturday you come back, your wife gonna scream at me.
Yeah, good. Okay. Who's next?
That's all. At this moment of time, I have about about 7 of us here, 7 students here.
Okay,
But
good
I
job.
think yeah, a few of them has been interviewed for the past few weeks of your Facebook Live, right?
Okay, great. And I heard that we have lucky draw today.
Yes, yes. That's but I must talk softly. Lucky draw.
What's so
For those,
lucky about the draw?
yeah, what's the lucky one? Those who have liked and shared for the previous month, these our Hpvs plus, you see. So whoever
Oh,
like and share, so we're gonna deed their names down, right,
okay.
at the glass bowl, and then
Mhm.
whoever we pick up the name, and that person will be the
So
winner.
that person will be the winner to win our exclusive A3Vest flask, is
Correct.
it?
We're going to call out the names first,
Okay.
and slowly we fold the paper and we will put down inside the bowl.
Okay, let's do
So
it now.
everybody see it in live. You see?
Let's do it
Okay,
now.
let's do it, huh?
Mm. Wow, I like your shirt, girl boss. You are the girl boss.
Yeah, you see? You see this? Oh,
I like that flash.
okay. We pick up one name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Zaitun
Zaitun
Alwi.
Alwi. Okay.
Right, then. Okay, we fold and we put in.
All right. So these are the people who actually
Like
like and
and
share,
share.
right?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Rizal Rahmat. Well done. Well done.
So we fold and we put in, right?
Okay.
So then we're gonna call up this Muhammad Zakaria Sanwan.
Muhammad Zakaria Sanwan. All right. See who's lucky. G Aziz.
Why?
That one I must laugh.
Why? Laugh, make sure she shared.
Of course lah. She share. You know who's G Aziz or not?
I know.
Mira Bai. Okay, Mira. Well done.
Right, then. This one
Hiya,
Wei Lo.
Hiya. This one also want to have the name there.
No, Charit.
Hiya.
Wei Lo.
Wait long. If she I cannot see. Alfred Ng. Okay. If that Genevieve win forfeited
This is my name.
MG also
Of course.
Oh, because you like and share lah.
Sila forfeited.
All right, Haryani Talib. Okay, Haryani Talib.
Okay.
Next we have Candy Lim. All right, Candy. Candy Lim, okay. Don't be Candyman. Kin Tahe, all right.
She has been waiting very, very long for this.
Tell her just buy the vase lah. Easy, right?
This one I don't want to read. You read for me, Sharon. I don't like this name.
Dali Singer.
Where the single part he come from?
I don't know. Dali Singer, I like that. Okay, what is this? Mayolin Mary. Is that the Mary that we spoke of?
Yes.
Mayolin Mary.
You think what? Mary Mola.
I thought Marilyn Monroe.
No.
Hey, my name also have.
You read your own name. You read your own
Sharid
name.
Azhar. How come my name also have?
Because you like and share.
Okay, good. I like and share, but if I win, I will give other people.
Same.
Anwar. Oh, not bad. A lot of people actually like and share. But we only have one.
You see, why must I pick my darling name? You see,
Alamak, this one, the darling
the
bag.
lucky hand. You see, I got
Okay.
the lucky hand to pick my darling name.
Okay, hopefully you don't pick lah. Let somebody else pick.
Last but not least, last.
This is Win Tota. Okay, this is our Myanmar A3Vest. All right, Win.
Okay, so now invite someone. Shoot. Let's invite someone.
Who will choose? Ask Lo to choose lah, Lo.
Okay, we call Mr. Lo because he's the
His name not inside, so very
yeah,
fair.
his name's not inside, so let him the one to pick up. Then
Good
I
job.
shake and shake. Mr. Lo, let's okay. I think I put on my background or not blur. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, can.
All right. Better.
All right, Mr. Lo.
Okay. Mr. Lo, you better fix lucky name. We're gonna roll. Can you see? One only. Roll,
One only.
One only. Okay,
So who's the lucky one? Let's see.
okay.
Out of
Let's see.
so many, who's the lucky one?
Mr. Lo, the one who read out the name. This one? Again. Who is this? What's name? Again. Oh, this one? I'm so lucky. See, I'm so lucky. So lucky. But then
Wow.
Polly gets the pick up Polly's name, but he wants to give the gift he wants to give away. So
Yeah,
let's pick
Pearly,
one
you
more,
very
one more.
lucky lah, Pearly. Ah,
One more. Ching. See like the sound of token. Ching.
okay.
Alright.
Wait, before.
Can you show the name, Mr. Lo? Whoa.
Candy Lee.
Candy Lim, you won. you won.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Can we show the flask? Can we show the flask, please?
Okay, can we show the flask? All right.
This is our exclusive, yes,
Yes.
A3Vest
And can be hot and
suction
cold.
flask,
Hot and cold. Okay.
right? And Ju,
Yes.
can you turn the below so that people can see the suction? Yes. This is where you can just place anywhere and your flask will
once
not
you
drop.
put it, it doesn't move.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
see, it
So
doesn't
Candy
move.
Lim, congratulations, Candy
This
Lim.
is
This
yours,
flask.
Candy, or you want me to bring back for you, Candy Lim? All right, I will keep for you in the office and you come and collect.
All right. So we will be in touch with Candy Lim. And then again, for all of you out there, please help us to like and share our postings every time. And then your name will go into our draw, right? So I think we will have this monthly draw that we want to reward, especially those people who are our supporters. Whether you are part of A3Vest, as in you have signed up for our course or not, as long as you support us, you like and share, you will be able to win a prize.
So we should tell Pearly that we're going to have more lucky draw every week. Huh?
Yeah, right. So who knows, the next one will be giving away cruise tickets.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Correct. Good.
Yeah, so why not, right? So thank you so much to all there at A3Vest, Mr. Low, Mary, and then the rest of the other A3Vesters.
Yes.
Thank you, Polly, and also thank you to MJ, because you have been working very hard, you know, every week, Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, to make sure and ensure that all our A3Vesters get the right training, and then not just training, but also getting the right you know, advice for them to make profits, right? So any last words, MJ?
And then, anyway, we over here A3Vest also, we like a family, you know. We don't like okay, you are here, we are there, you know. Everybody we treat the same. We share and then we help each other, one another, you know.
We learn from one another, definitely.
Correct.
You know?
So I mean, come on, join A3Vest, you know. You don't feel regret, no regret, and do it now.
All right, thank you, MJ. All right, so to all of you out there,
I see you soon, Sharin. I see you on Saturday.
we'll see you soon. Yeah, we'll see you soon. All right, to all of you out there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, remember once again to please do like and share our Facebook. And also, if you want to know more, please DM us or PM us over at Facebook, and then we'll be more than glad and more than happy to entertain your queries, right? So in the meantime, please, the most important thing in life, as I've just learned, is to take care of our health, because we can have the most amount of money in the world or in our banks, but if we don't have our health, we have nothing. All right, so please take care of your health. Please take care of our health. Drink drink lots of water, you know, and then exercise and stay healthy. All right, so till we see you again, on behalf of A3Vest, we'd like to say a very good evening, good night, and take care, everyone. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.